Hey, what's up, everyone? It's Josh. We're coming to you live from the tree house here at Lazy Oaks, above ground level. So we're doing something special. We're going live on Facebook and YouTube. So we have two phones right now. We're going live. You guys can hear. I'm not quite out of the woods yet, but I am a lot better. I'm feeling better. I don't have as much churning of the lung butter, we'll say. My doctor always gets a kick out of it when I say that. Okay. So, well, I have asthma and COPD, so when I get like lung problems, it's like times 10. All right, so first off, we're going to start it off a fun way. We're going to be doing an unboxing of Schladaddy's steak seasoning, Supreme Steak Seasoning, the first production. So Matt and I have been talking back and forth. He's a good guy. He runs Titan Disc Golf out there, and yeah, he sent me some. He knows I'm a barbecuer and I like spicy stuff, so Matt makes food, Supreme Steak Seasoning. Awesome. Shout out to Matt, guys. These are great. We're going to be testing those out on some steaks probably this weekend. The Supreme Seasoning. Looks like I got a couple stickers in there. Shout out to Titan Disc Golf. And the holes on the 4-ounce cap are smaller than I anticipated. I suggest taking the cap off when sprinkling it on to get full flavor. Look at that. It's very thoughtful. Thanks, Matt. So shout out to Matt Schlabach. I'm probably saying his name wrong, but Schladaddy's awesome. Thank you. He sent me 3 of those, so we're going to be staking it up this weekend for sure. All right, guys. So to keep them coming, we got a lot of stuff. Rotate device or change the stream's orientation. No? Can I not leave it that way? I don't know. YouTube's getting mad at me here, folks. We're going to try switching it around this way. No, that didn't work. Okay. So we're switching it back. All right, there we are. We're back. Okay, what's up, man? What's going on, Chris? Matthew, how's it going? Okay, so next off, we're doing some small stamps in the near future. We just got these in from High Pressure Stamps. These are basically small brass stamps where you can see the tree's leaves and sequoia, and it's spelt right. You guys see that one? All right, so there's the elm, there's the sequoia, there's the maple and koa. We do have to get the juniper eventually, so we haven't even finished the stock stamp on that one, so that'll be fun. We don't even know what the flight numbers are. So just to give you guys a breakdown, a time frame of what we're looking at when we're doing this, we're basically going to be doing once we get the discs in, we're going to be doing a prototype stamp, right? And so we're going to make those available to, first off, the Patreon members pay to get early access, so those guys get first tier access. Right behind that, it's going to be a team, so we're also going to have some team stamps. We're going to have some prototypes available for the team as well. Trust me, I'll do enough prototypes. And then we'll do the team stamps. Those will be cool. Those will be just available on the team site just for team members. Let's keep that Junie. Oh, that's actually outside. I can get it in a sec. But I did show it off on one of the last videos, and Sam and I have been showing it off. I'm supposed to get my first little test box tomorrow. So I get a couple of the junipers, the first ones right off the line. So I'm pretty excited about that. We're going to be getting some first run pre-release prototypes. And guys, I'm super excited because it's an experimental plastic, right? Innova's never done this before, so it's going to be awesome. They're using a little bit of their Proto Glow, a little bit of their Champion Colored Glow regrind, right? So they're regrinding that Champ Colored Glow, throwing that in there, and then throwing in some color additives, because I did ask for 4 colors. We went with pink, blue, orange, and then the natural glow color. Now, I don't know if they exactly hit those colors. They might have used some other cool colors. We'll see. I don't know. Maybe I'll get more in the natural glow color. I don't really know. Where's the mini stamp stuff at Jeff? What do you mean at Jeff? The mini stamp stuff at Jeff? It's right here. I just got them. I haven't stamped them yet. So eventually, I'm going to take them out of the packaging, and then I'll get them stamped. I promise. And we'll put them up on the side. It's going to be a super duper limited run, just based on quantities of what we have left in regards to the molds that we have left. So we're going to be very limited on how many quantities of those small ones, okay? So to follow that up with the team stamps, though, we just got done putting up, there's some team elms, there's some team sequoias on the team site for you team members, okay? There's some team koas as well, and then hold on, I'll be right back. We just got done stamping up a bunch of stock stamp sequoias with this team stamp, okay? So this is the team tree stamp. This is Ryan Coster did this. I was also confused. I don't know. I just kind of wing it. So this is going to be available to you guys as well. There's a small batch of these, and it's going to be available to the team members, okay? That's so sick. Pearly, maybe. What do you mean? On the juniper? The juniper's probably going to be pretty pearly. I hope so. So with the glow, with the champion colored glow mixed in regrind, it's going to be a lot of stuff in there. So I asked him, I said, hey, those first couple, how did they glow? And he goes, not quite as bright as I had hoped, but they do glow. So again, I don't know how bright that's going to mean, but they do glow. So just make sure you take your flashlight an extra minute if you're using it for actual glow. Sequoias rip, they do. And so you guys can hear that? That's a heartbeat. So some of the sequoias, guys, came out a little domey, and those who don't know, we actually had 2 runs of sequoias. First one is domey. The second run was a little flatter, okay? Still technically part of the first batch because they took some of those domey ones that came out super domey, like UFO dome, and they actually regrinded them up and came out with a flat one. So that's why there's actually 2 different types of sequoias from that first batch, okay? Ooh, pretty, gonna be grippy. Yes, very grippy. Here, Jeff, I'm asking where can one obtain a mini stamp stuff? So it will be on the site. It's going to be listed as a sequoia or a elm or a maple, and it's just going to be a stock maple with a mini stamp, right? So we'll put it up as a separate new product. You guys will see it in the new arrival section, or you'll see the mini sequoia in the sequoia section, or the mini maple in the maple section, etc. Waiting on mine this dang snow. Sorry, Chris. They'll get there when they get there. Our post office service has been really good. We haven't, even the ones that go crazy different directions over the United States ends up making it to its place. So we haven't had any issues usually with shipping. We're pretty good about that. So to follow that up, guys, yes, lots of team stuff. So we're going to hit up the juniper with some team stamps. What I probably will do is actually do the full-on triple registration with this stamp. When you do the full triples, whoo, it is awesome. That stamp looks so cool. I don't even think I have one here because they sell so fast. Oh, word. Very cool. Thanks for clarifying. No worries, Tyler. Got you. Okay, so on top of the small stuff, we also have a release coming Monday. Let me tell you about it. Okay, so Monday, guys, we're going to be doing a cool stamp. I'm going to just do one right here for you. We're going to use some Wonder Bread. Now, this disc that I'm about to stamp, it was a tester, okay? And I did try using something else on it. So, hold on. I'm going to show you in a second. But we can talk about it for a minute, okay? So what we're going to do is on Monday, we're going to release a disc. And it's going to be a special release. There's only going to be 25 available on our site. So they're going to go quick, okay? First come, first serve. We're not, giving patrons early access on this one. This is going to be at 9 o'clock Monday morning release, okay? It is going to be on an elm. It's going to be a gunmetal elm, if you could see it in that color right there. But we're going to make it a double stamp, okay? Because stamps are always better when you double stamp. You could also double stamp a triple stamp. Did you guys know we have a hat that says that? Yeah, we do. All right, so what I did was threw on some Wonder Bread. Now I'm going to hit it with some black matte foil. What we do in this situation, in order to do a stamp and shift, you basically do what it sounds like. You stamp it once, you shift it, and you stamp it again. What's up, Andre? Just got my box, took the Sequoia, Elm, Magnolia, Douglas Fir, Night Glow golfing last night. Awesome, Jason. You're going to have some glow junipers coming soon. All right, so when we shift it just like a millimeter or so, okay? All right, so now here, I'll give you guys a little talk before I do the foil peel reveal. So, hope all is well and the family's doing great. Thanks, Alec, appreciate that. Hope you're doing well as well. So, on Monday, guys, we have a release coming. It's going to be gunmetal elms, but it's a special stamp and it's a special cause, okay? So I want to give a big shout out to Myles of Disc Golf. He's up in Canada. It's north, probably that way, actually. So Myles is up in Canada, and Myles is a great guy. He's joined the team. He's on Team Innova as well. He does a lot of social media, mostly YouTube, but he's, getting bigger and bigger in Instagram and Facebook as well. But he has some amazing YouTube content. And so we've been working with Myles quite a bit. He's a great guy. I talked to him personally on the phone just before I did this to ask and make sure that this was okay to do. All right, so what we're doing is we're doing a special stamp for Myles, okay? Myles is a great guy. He does a lot for disc golf, and he obviously does a lot for Innova and AGL now. So, yo, what's up, Myles? Exactly, Myles is a good dude. He's on here. Did I see him? Would you ever sell the foil that the disc was stamped with? Always thought that was cool. Yeah, totally, Braden. We actually used to do a run a while back where we'd leave the foil on there and we let you peel it off. That was pretty cool. So you guys could do the foil peel reveal at home. I couldn't guarantee its success on how well the stamp came out, but most of the time it was pretty good. I didn't think I had any issues usually. So, yes, totally would do that, Braden. If you ever want that, just shoot me a holler and we can make that happen. Love the Elm. Love y'all. Thanks, Vic. Love you too, brother. I'll see you soon at the AGL Open, right? Okay, guys, so get back to the Myles here. We're doing a double stamp. We're releasing it on Monday. Only 25 elms. Why? Well, what we're going to do is we're going to make it a special project as well. So we're going to plant 2 trees for every disc that we sell. And on top of that, Myles is also working with us on a recycled hoodie like this one, but it's going to be, I think it's a green color, like a forest green color. And it's going to have AGL discs right here. And then it's going to have the Myles of Disc Golf logo on the back, which is awesome. I'm about to show it to you, okay? So if you guys saw in a video maybe 2 weeks ago, I did show a little teaser of this stamp, okay? So this is the Myles of Disc Golf stamp that we're doing for Myles. And this is a double stamp, so it's going to be like this for everyone. And there you go. So this is a double stamp, and it just came out awesome. So I know you're busy, Josh, but quick question. I have a custom logo that I want to put on all my AGLs. I was wondering if it was an easy process for you to do and if I can get it done on all my discs. Yes, custom stamping. So unless you want to do a mini stamp, Alec, this is not a quick question, by the way. I love you. You're a good dude. So if you want to do a small stamp, we can do that and we can add it on any make, mold, or model. We can do individual discs or etc., as many as you want. On the big machine here, built in 1946, this is an old Kensaw hot stamping system, okay? So these guys take about 2 hours to really heat up, probably 3 to where you're like, okay, everyone's good now. But those 3 hours cost electricity. It's a lot. It's like running your oven on times 10 though, okay? So a lot of power. So if we're doing the big machine, we do want to make sure that we're using at least 20 to 25. Team members get 20 minimum. Everybody else 25 minimum for custom stamps. Mini, the cool thing is that the stamps themselves cost the same amount. I just dropped one. Don't worry. It was just a team stamp. Just kidding. It'll be fine. So this one, shout out to Scott Withers and the NUI up there. They was at A tier. We did for them. So that was $100. Each one of these is about $100, probably plus shipping and tax, etc. So you can definitely get one of those. You go on to highpressurestamps.com. That's who we use. You go on to highpressurestamps.com. You place an order for a 2-inch brass stamp. And then you do an add-on. So you add on the little screws that we screw into the back so I can load it up in the machine. Those are $25. So it does cost a little bit. But keep in mind, that stamp then is good for life. The magnesium stamp gets about 10,000 stamps off of it before you got to redo the stamp or maybe a little sandpaper on it. Very fine sandpaper, by the way. Okay, so guys, Myles' disc, that's one I did for myself. We are going to have some colors picked out. I picked out a blue Wonder Bread, a kind of fuchsia holographic, a green holographic, the kind of candy apple colored one, a light blue aqua holographic, and then gold holographic stars and dragon scales. So those always do really well for us. We're going to hit those with a double stamp. So we're going to do Wonder Bread and black. So every disc will get double stamped. It's going to be a super duper limited run. So only 25 available from agldisc.com. So could I get 200 custom stamp discs for tournaments? Totally, Jason. Just shoot us an email at sales@agldisc. We would use the big machine. We'll get you wholesale prices and then just charge you for the one plate that you get. If you'd like, we can send it back to you when you're done. So I could send this one back to Scott. He probably doesn't want it though. I I get credit back when I finally reach 500 pounds of magnesium. So if I have 500 pounds of these, eventually I could take it back to the company and they'll burn it down and then make me new stamps, which then that'll be a lower cost. That's us reducing, recycling, and reusing our magnesium. So that's how we do it at AGL, guys. Okay, guys, I'm going to get stamping. I got a lot of work to do. I got all these stamps to do for Myles. There's going to be 25, like I said, going on the website. I did do a special one for me because I like the stamp too. It's pretty cool. And so I'm going to throw that one in the bag. And then we're also going to do a couple we're going to send up to Myles as well. So he has some to sell up in Canada, and his buddies don't have to pay international shipping back and forth. So we're considerate. Let's get Josh 10,000 pounds of magnesium. Whoa, I don't even have 500 pounds, Alex. So we've been doing this for years. It does add up. These things are very light. What's funny is one of these brass stamps is equal to about 10 with the weight wise. Like this is so heavy right now. It's nuts. So the magnesium, very lightweight. You can hear it when I put it down. It's like putting down a quarter. It's very lightweight. All right, what's up, Matthew? How's it going, guys? Hope the fam is well, Matthew. Okay, guys, I'm going to get started on working on all these. Last but not least, we have the Throw a Koa challenge coming up on Valentine's Day. What's up, Dustin? How you doing? So that'll be Valentine's Day. Throw a Koa. You get 2 Koas. It's $45 over at Browns and Bows. 2 rounds. The winner, though, gets free entrance into the AGL Open. Whoa, that's huge. That's a $100 value, give or take. So those of you guys who sign up for the Throw a Koa, you're going to get 2 discs. And those 2 discs, you know, you start to learn and love. And then you're going to take that and go take it to the AGL Open and just take it down. Just kidding. I hope so, though. That'd be great. I will not be playing in the AGL Open. I'm going to be helping my wife. She's going to be the TD. I'll also be trying to direct traffic on some of the harder holes. Like, hey, guys, you can go ahead and tee off unless you can hit someone at 500 feet. You don't have to wait. Just kidding. But sometimes that's fun. I'm gonna be there kind of being a general help and support aid and probably making fun of a lot of your guys' shots. We have someone coming from New Jersey. Shout out to Jeff Burns. We have Amy Lewis and Roxy Russell coming down from Oregon. The AGL Open is a big event, guys. It's a 2-day event, so please make sure you get your camping or your lodging set up over at Browns and Bows. And yeah, it's going to be a great event. Last time we had like 130, 140 people. Have a good evening, Davis. You too. Estefania, thank you. Give you the hang loose. Where are you from? San Jose, born and raised, South Side. And then Santa Cruz, and then Monterey, and then now we're up at Browns Valley. So, hey, Jeff Burns, there you are. I'll give you a shout out. So, we're going to have a lot of people coming to this event, guys. You know, right now, I think we have 20 or 30 members signed up, but it starts filling up in the next couple of weeks. It's going to get nuts. So, March 7th and 8th, it's going to be the AGL Open. Also, it's going to be the only way you can get the pre-release prototype with a sick AGL Open stamp. We haven't even released the stamp yet, so lots to come on that. Yeah, I can't even imagine there's going to be so many people that are going to want to come get their players packs early. Because it's a 2-day event, we will do players packs early on Friday night here at the AGL shop from probably 5 to 7 p.m. So we'll just have it for like 2 hours, and we'll shut down the shop, and then we'll be getting ready to go over there for the AGL Open to set up shop bright and early at 7 a.m. So it'll be a fun weekend, guys. Sunday after the round, we'll probably do a little hangout over at Browns and Bows and maybe a mob round with me because I'll still want to play after watching you guys throw all these cool shots. So that's when I'm like, yeah, I want to play too. I saw that shot. I want to do it. Like Zach throwing on hole 12 at Browns and Bows. That was a sick shot, and he parked it. That's like one of the hardest holes ever. That was sick. All right, guys, I'll let you get to it. We're losing folks. That means I'm getting boring. I know. I got a 13-year-old. I get it. I understand. So, all right, hope you guys learned some stuff. Hopefully there was a lot of information I threw at you. I know it was a little shorter, but I'm going to get cracking on stamping these. I'll probably put up some pictures on the Facebook here showing you guys what's up. And make sure you go give Myles of Discs a follow on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and be ready for this stamp on Monday, all right? You guys have a good one. Much, much love. Take care. I'll see you on the next one, all right?